at some point you got to play. So if you've been following my channel, I'm showing you some techniques of like box breathing and box shapes. This activity ties those together with some of the other concepts I was showing, like some simple hammer-ons and slide moves by replacing one finger with another. More specifically, you'll see me lead with my ring finger and then replace it with my index finger so that I can kind of play around a little bit. I reference that as like a game of tag. One finger starts, the other finger tags it out so that the first finger can kind of move around a little bit. Also going to keep it as simple as humanly possible. There's a lot of reward in that. So the chords I'm going to be using are G and C, and I'm going to tie in some other concepts like the box breathing and the box shape. Ultimately, I'm going to lead to some triads. And last but not least, this is not about, heavy music theory. This is about finding simple ways to use guitar to reduce stress. But I'm going to drizzle in just some basic concepts of music theory like this. The G chord is going to be connected with notes in the G major scale. And we're going to use that to not take my breath away. Just kidding. We're going to use that to take our breath back. So it's G, A, C, D. And since I'm going to be kind of messing around in the G major scale, I might even go with B, C, D. Again, I'm not going to get into music theory at all in detail, but I'll give you this little nugget of, I guess, wisdom. When you fall off, when you screw up, spoiler alert, it's going to happen. But when you do, find an escape route. And one of the escape routes is knowing that the B and C are very close together. So how this plays out in practical, terms is that when I miss a note, I'm not going to stop, curse, give up. I'm going to just find a quick escape route. And in this G case, I know that the B and C are very close. So even if I'm over here on this G, by knowing like the B and C are right next to each other, that gives me like a quick stepping stone to, make my mistakes not sound so much like mistakes. I can quickly hammer and find the next note. I don't know if I explained that as clear as I wanted to, but you'll see it play out when I do screw up. All right, then, enough of all this yapping. Let's get into it. Try to tie all the concepts together, because at some point you gotta leave home and you gotta fly. And when you screw up, you keep going. All right, G, C. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Go on forever. The whole point is, though, to keep it flowing. Let it go. Release it. Look for the blockage. Try to work through the blockage. And when you screw up, don't stop. Keep going. Speaking of keep going, the anxiety goes away if you keep chipping away at it. There's not a lot of force involved in it. There's just consistency. So I don't think you need any more information. I think you just need consistent information from someone who's been there. And the good news is there was a time when I thought that I was going to be plagued by it for the rest of my life. And the good news is that I was flat out wrong. So what I'm doing is some basic guitar work and some breath work, some box breathing, and I'm showing up on a daily basis. And my life is exponentially better, beyond what I ever would have imagined. So I hope you're in it to win it like I am. Just come back often. In the meantime, though, don't take things so seriously. Strum, breathe, and over time you'll learn some other cool things. And it doesn't have to be good. It just has to be consistent, and the goodness will come with it. All right, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you in the next one.